Sunshine's Corner, being brought to you by Quint and Richie Studer.
To you, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. It is a beautiful fall-like Monday, and I'm just loving the weather. What about you? I tell you, let me go back. I always like to say this. What a wonderful weekend we had this past weekend. The weather was great, and I had the opportunity to go out with the Pensacola Humane Society there with all those pets. Oh my God. Mary, you are the bomb. I mean, there was these cute little animals doing everything. And I tell you, thank you for the invite. It was lots and lots of fun. But now today we're gonna kick off our week with something totally unplugged. I love that. You know, we talked with Jesse back here several months back, and we were talking about the Pensacola Unplugged that happened, and now it is a second time around. If you missed the first one, coming up on November the 1st, you've got the opportunity to be involved in something so beautiful. There we go. Look at there, look at there. I mean, it is going to be absolutely great. That's the right one, right?
Yep, that's right.
And I mean, and it's like this. It is such a musical event. And listen, I don't see your name on there, do I?
No, I sang at the August show.
Oh, you did?
So,
I get it.
Mm-hmm. Now Jesse's singing. You talked with Jessie last time, and she's singing at this upcoming show.
Oh, you're right. You know, she told me that.
Yes, yeah.
She did. Well, now tell us about you, Goldie. What it is, you know, because you guys are partners, and you got this great big event. And I love the fact that it's called Unplugged.
Yes, yeah. Jessie came up with that. I liked that too. Kind of, it's just you're sitting back, and it's raw. Storytelling and music, and in an intimate setting, so it's a very laid back, comfortable event. So
exactly. And you see, I believe that music is a universal language.
Oh yeah.
That everybody speaks that language. And it is, I also think that music can calm a savage beast. And when you allow music to be what it's supposed to be, I mean, come on. And then the fact that there's so many different artists that's going to be there performing. I know that last time I wasn't able to make it because of the fact that I was previously plugged to do something. Did you hear that, plug?
Oh, there you go. People are not going to forget this name.
They're not going to forget this day here, period. But you know, there were several on that ticket that I knew, and I mean, that had been on the show and performed.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But the fact of it is, we're getting ready for the second one, November the 2nd, and it's going to be where?
At the Studer Community Institute.
Yeah.
Downtown, yep.
Everybody knows what that is. Tell us all about that. If they missed the first one, what can they expect on this one?
Well, you can expect to be comfortable. It's important for everyone to be relaxed and comfortable listening to our artists. And this time around, we've got local artists Jesse Ritter and Jonathan Puzan. And then we've got hit songwriters Justin Jensen and Jeff Sylvie. And Justin Jensen has toured with the Red Clay Strays. He's out of Mobile. And so are the Red Clay Strays, but they have really taken off. And Justin's got this really amazing kind of like old Western outlaw country voice, you know, and songwriting. And Jeff Sylvie has over 300 songs recorded.
Really?
So you'll recognize probably some of his songs, but it's
so you said no, wait a minute. You said he has this old country twang, right? Okay, so let's see. Name an artist. Let me think. Would it be somebody in the era of Conway Twitty?
I was going to say kind of like Chris Christopherson.
Okay.
I was thinking like real, you know, Chris Christopherson if he was out like in the Old West or something like that, you know. But he's kind of, you know, Justin is his own thing, but it's just really intriguing.
Exactly.
And so I'm so excited to hear him.
So he's got that, you know, as I think I see some of the younger people say this, it's like he's got that new thing, but he's also adding the flavor from the old thing to not let that go, because, you know, that music will never die.
Yes, no, I love, classic.
It will never, ever die. I mean, Chris Christopherson, no, won't die. I mean, come on, Conway Twitty, no. I mean, come on. I mean,
like classic,
it's just so many other artists that we can name. Lee Greenwood would never die. I mean, these are people that she's being shocked because I like country music too. I I mean, it's so many that I grew up with that I remember. And I mean, there are artists today that I'm truly, truly impressed with. But because that's why I say music is a universal language, that we all speak that language. She was shocked when I go back. I see it in her face. Come on, Goldie. It's all good. But, you know, are there any, are there going to be any surprises that they're going to get coming up on this show?
Let's see. Well, we have free or complimentary beer and wine for our 21 up guests.
A few happy spirits.
Yes, yes. So that's always really nice, and that's thanks to our sponsors and Quint and Rishi Studer, and you know, they just really helped us
he
out.
has this ear. Now, Quint, I'm going to talk about this time when you told me about that CD you did. Did you know that?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, Quint, you didn't tell them about the CD? Oh, you ask him about that.
Okay.
You tell him I brought up the fact about that CD, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's a man with many talents.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea. All right, well,
I mean, but he is something else. But when Jesse was telling me how he met, you know, he was listening, he heard it, and boom. But you see, that's why I think people recognize what you can see as great talent. You know, because I think that there's so much out there that we can all have a part of it. You know?
Yeah. No. Yes. Yeah.
Think about
I love
that.
Yeah. And you know, Pensacola Unplugged too is just like a extension of the already vibrant music scene in Pensacola, and I just think, I really think there's a special gem here. I mean, with how, you know, it's a small town, but you have live music going on all over the place every night, and it's a wonderful place for musicians to live. You know, I've been able to make a
come on, talk about yourself, girl. Talk about yourself.
Well, my husband was military, so we kept coming back here, and I fell in love with it. When he joined the military, I was like, what job am I going to do that I can, you know,
yes,
move around a lot
We still
with.
have to live. We have to make money.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So I said, well, I'll learn guitar, I guess. I always sang, so I learned guitar and then started singing around town. And Pensacola was just, it was such a wonderful fit. And
receptive. You had what they wanted.
yeah, and so many people support and appreciate the music scene out here.
Right.
So it was a nice.
So
marriage,
you weren't playing the guitar all along?
No, I grew up playing piano, but I picked up the guitar just because the piano would be tough
Okay,
to-
so that's not difficult if you already know one.
It is, so, you know, it shouldn't be, but the guitar is, I cannot, it is hard for me to play, and I don't seem to be getting any better at it. So I don't know. I was like, maybe I should have stuck to the piano. Which Jeff Sylvie, he's a piano player, so he brings his keyboard, and he'll bring his keyboard for the Pensacola Unplugged show.
Really?
But
I bet you can play that guitar big time. You know, if you know, most of us women especially, we are our worst critics
yeah, that's
because
true.
we strive to be the best.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I bet you can pluck away.
Yeah.
But
Well,
look.
Please don't ask me to.
I almost had that on my lips. You know what I'm saying? But she said, I'm going to respect her wishes. Now, what's going to make different this is the second time around different from the first?
All right, let's see. This is our third and final show. Next year it's going to be quarterly. And this show, since we're kicking it off, we're just hoping to pack the house again, which we have all the past two shows. We've filled the whole Studer Institute there, and
that's big.
Yeah, but it's still a very it's a listening room environment, so everyone's respectful and
intimate
relaxed.
setting.
Yes, that's right.
I mean, wonderful. I mean, you're going to do it again?
Yeah, yes, I can't wait. We've already got half our lineup for 2026 season, so we're really
now
excited
that's what
about
I call working ahead. That's what I call taking things and you know when you got something, keep it going.
Yes.
You know.
And it really was. We just were blown away. Our first show, let's see, I think it was back May. And we just had to keep pulling out chairs and stuff because we were so surprised that we're just blown away by the support of the community, I guess the need for an event like this that's kind of just a little bit different than other things going on. There's
Exactly.
plenty,
You know what I love about this? You see, when you say a need, it's something that you can sit, you can enjoy. It's local.
Yes.
It's in a great setting, and you don't have to worry about the roo-rah.
Yes, yeah. And it's
I know where you were going. I mean, it is a perfect setting. And when I say, I mean, and then when you get to hear the local artists perform, and then like with the other people that you have coming in, the one that you're talking about, so that he is so great, right, with the piano and the keys.
yes, Jeff Sylvie, yep.
I mean, think about that.
Hit songwriter, yeah.
When you got that setting that people are looking for, and it's something that they need, because I like going to concerts, but sometimes I want to go to a concert where I can sit there, have me a glass of tea.
Right.
You get it?
Yeah.
And just enjoy.
No, yes. I love that. I don't want to be standing in a big crowd. Everyone would be pushed
Right.
around. I want to, yeah.
I wish you could see her eyes. When I give her that look, and you're like, a little tea. But that's a good thing. Where overall, what's the message and the theme? How do you get that with Unplugged? You all sit there, throw words around, and just.
Well, I think what's special about it is that you really get to know the songwriter, because you get to hear all the stories behind the music that they've written. And when you get a hit songwriter like Jeff Sylvie, you know, he'll tell you the story behind the song, and then you'll start playing a song and you'll be like, oh, you know, the Oak Ridge Boys sang that song. I didn't know that song.
You see
know,
there?
It's like, yes, it's like kind of just really neat in that aspect. But also our local, you know, like songwriters, you get to learn about the people that you get to see on the weekends at the beach or something, and you get to hear their stories and songs, and a lot about their lives, and that's kind of what makes it intimate and special. And I think everyone comes out, you know, excited and I don't know, inspired, I think.
It is. And you see, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about something that's going to be happening locally November the 1st, right here at the SCI building, right here, right across the street is what I call it, because it's not far from here. But we want you to plan. If you have not attended one, hey, look, coming up on November the 1st, you can do it 7 o'clock p.m. at the Student Institute, right there. Okay, everybody knows where that is. And look at this. I tell you, I told Jesse that I was going to surprise. I'm coming to this one.
Oh, good. Okay.
I mean, because I could not make the last one, and I want to hear. I want to be there. And look at all the artists that's going to be there. So now there's a QR code you can scan that QR code. Talk about that.
That's right. You can scan the QR code for tickets, or you can go to, you can even just Google Pensacola Unplugged, and we've got the tickets on Eventbrite. You can also purchase tickets at the door, but we always recommend getting them on Eventbrite beforehand in case, you know, you might get
left out, get sold out.
In case it gets sold out, yeah.
Because if it were jammed before,
yes,
that's only an indication of what's coming with this one.
Yeah, I think so, because, and two, we don't want it, like we said, you know, we don't want it completely packed where you're uncomfortable and
exactly. Move. You stepped on my toe. Move.
Yes, exactly.
I got you.
You spilled my tea.
But I mean, when you put together things like this, I think that's great, and I love the fact that it is so consistency work. As you build, you're going to see the momentum is growing, and that's going to intrigue more people to want to be a part of. Because I think that when I relocated here to Pensacola, I didn't realize this place was so talented.
I know, it is. It really is.
It is, I mean, from sports, music, dance, theater, everything you can think of, there's somebody here that's doing it and been successful, made it a career.
Yes, yeah.
I think that there's something special in Pensacola. I'm waiting. Maybe I'm going to go ahead and sing.
Oh, we're going to have our next show. We got Sonshine coming up.
Can you see that, guys? Hey. But that's all good. I mean, it's a good thing, because I think that when it comes to events like this, when you see people that are putting together events like this, talent is something that, like you said, when you thought, oh, I'm great at the piano, but I'm not that good at the guitar. I bet she is, because of the fact, I see how with Jessie, she's so meticulous.
Oh yes, yes.
Because of the fact that she wants everything great. She's been to Tennessee and all that good stuff. I remember when she won the that was him.
Next.
Nash
Yeah.
That was right there. I used to work in that building.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
And it is amazing to see even the growth
Yes.
of what's happening with her. And tell me more about you, though. I want to, with your singing, your writing, and I want people to get to know more about Goldie. How did you get that name, Goldie? I like that.
Oh gosh, that was a nickname I got when I was singing. I sing at a lot of assisted living centers and memory cares, gospel and old, just. And when I was living in Corpus Christi, I showed up to sing, and someone was like, "Oh, here's Goldie, she's coming to sing," and I saw it written on their calendar. I said, "Oh, well, that's not me. My name's Rachel." And I thought they had nicknamed me that because of my hair, but no, they truly thought that was my name. I had no idea where it came from, but then it stuck because when I first released my first single, there was already a Rachel Lar, on iTunes and things like that. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll go with my nickname, Goldie, and it's kind of
They
stuck.
named you.
Yeah.
And and look at that, it's so perfecto. I mean, come on, that looks good.
Yeah.
But the fact of it is that you sing, and you sing so well. I want to say this too, as I see with your personality, which is warm,
Oh, thank you.
and you're easy to talk to, and I'm sure that is when you're on stage.
Oh.
But she said, "Oh."
I never know how to perceive my, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, but I guess
Do you get butterflies when you go on stage?
still a little bit, yes. And I think it's a fun kind of butterfly.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
It's something that I think we all experience until,
Yes.
because when when you look at that crowd, you have to look.
I tell you what, though, I can sing in front of a lot of people. Yesterday, I had to just make an announcement at my church, and I was like shaking like a leaf. I was like, okay, well, apparently I cannot do public speaking, but I can sing. So I don't know what that's all about, but yeah.
We're going to talk more about, because I heard her mention church twice. I heard her say about her the gospel twice. When we come back from break, we're going to talk about that, because I think the foundation of anything has to have strong faith. Right here, Sunshine's Corner, as we are unplugged.
Good day, Pensacola. Welcome to a new segment on health and wellness sponsored by Baptist Healthcare in partnership with Sunshine's Corner. Every first Wednesday of the month during Sunshine's telecast, we're going to be bringing you information about health and wellness and ways to make sure we're improving the quality of your health care here in Pensacola. After all, we want to ensure that you're going to the right place at the right time and for the right reason, and that you don't feel alone. Can't wait to see you.
At FPL, we plan for storm season all year long. We're strengthening poles to better withstand severe weather. We're clearing lines to improve resiliency, and we're constantly training teams to act at a moment's notice. Because we're always working, always preparing. So when storms do hit, you can count on us. FPL, working for you every single day.
Sonia Bay's Botanicals is a local wellness boutique that specializes in infused fruit juices, medicinal herbal tea remedies, clean hair and body care, and herbal infused sea moss gels, which can be purchased 1 for $25 or 2 for $40. This sea moss contains 92 of the body's 102 essential minerals used to increase energy, relieve pain and inflammation, and improve blood pressure and more. From parasite cleanse to detox and weight loss to blood sugar control, Sonia Bay's Botanicals has a natural solution for you.
I'm Emily Echeverria, Marketing Communications Director for Council on Aging of West Florida and the host of Coming of Age. Watch our show to find out what we're doing for our seniors and their families, and hear from area experts and local business owners about their programs and services. Want to help? Find out how you can work with us to bring a better future to our seniors. Watch Coming of Age, 3:30 p.m. Wednesdays, only on Blab TV.
Okay, and welcome back to the hottest spot in town. We are, Goldie and I are having such a conversation today, and with the fact that when she does music, how she does music, why she loves music, why she can play that guitar so well, and even though she is a pianist and all that good stuff. Now, I mean, you were talking about the fact of when you guys, the three of you, the trio,
Yes.
and I said it's going to come back to you. I hear you talk about your faith and in
Yes.
church. Let's talk about that with you. Is that a strong factor in your life?
I suppose it is. I grew up in the Lutheran church, so there was a lot of traditions, and I think I went back. I've stayed in that same church because it's comforting with the
Right.
doxology and all that.
Exactly.
Kind of thing, so
And you said you got nervous this weekend. You had to speak at the church.
yeah, yes, I was like, what just happened? I'm used to doing stuff like this. Why am I so
Different crowd.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, which
But you made it through it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, come
maybe
on.
who knows? Maybe I was blubbering. I don't know.
I doubt it. Somebody, in the church, the pastor would say, well, she did well. Maybe a little skip said, but she did well. That's a place you can be
There you go.
honest.
Yeah. There you
I
go.
mean, and let's talk about the fact that even with the three of you, how you all come together with, we were talking about the factor of older music blended with today's music.
Yeah.
And with you, do you tap into more so of the older or in the middle? Or Ronnie Millsap every now and then thrown in there, or somebody, Because I think I call Ronnie Millsap, he is my soul,
yes.
my soul brother country. Because he can sing. I love the way he sings. He did so well.
I suppose I am influenced by the real classic country.
Exactly.
Patsy Cline. I mean, and then too with the singing at the assisted living centers or memory care. I've got to learn all the 40s, 50s, 60s artists. So
You
I
have to
don't
go
know
back.
If,
You have to go way back.
And I don't know if I'm able to plug that into my own songwriting or not.
Right.
I think I try because I just feel like more connected to that older music, but
Why do you think that?
I guess there's something comforting knowing that your grandparents you listen to it, and I guess kind of goes back to why I go to the same kind of church that I went to. There is something a little bit comforting about that, knowing that people have been singing these songs for a long time, or having this certain style, or where the style came from, and things like that.
With that comparison to older music, who's your favorite artist of today? Come on, say his name. Say his name. I'm just saying. I don't know.
I don't know. Oh gosh.
Who would be your favorite artist?
Okay, I just thought of Lake Street Dive is a band, and I think they're coming a singer pretty soon. But her voice, speaking of kind of that old soulful, she's got the lead singer for Lake Street Dive. She's got this beautiful voice, and it's just full and soulful.
You're thinking deep. I mean, she's going really deep down in to pull this out. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
But the fact of it is, when you love music, I say music is a universal language. Mm-hmm. And what I love about country music, the stories.
Yes, yeah. And it can be funny, and it can be both
Yes,
funny
it
and
can
then
be
very,
funny.
very heartbreaking,
I was listening to this station the other day, and this guy said, and when I heard the song, and he said, I can't sing it, but he said, money is the root of all evil. He said, a man said to me, what would you buy? That's wrong to do it that way. He said, but I may be rich, but I can sure buy a truck.
Yes, that song's
you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I can buy me a truck.
But I can buy me a truck.
I know. Country music can be way out here hilarious, silly, and then super heartfelt. And,
Exactly. Now, even though that song is funny, what he was saying, I got the message. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I can't buy that love.
Yep.
I may not be rich, and they tell me money is the root of all evil, but you know what? If I had that money, I still could buy me a truck. I mean...
And they're good at the tagline. The country songwriters are good at the taglines.
Exactly.
Jessie Ritter, who's singing on November 1st, she's got wonderful taglines. She's a wonderful country songwriter.
Right.
And then Jeff Sylvie, too. You'll see that when you go listen to those folks. Just something that just really catches you. And it's always
No, it's just
The
like I
tagline,
can buy me
yeah.
a truck.
Yes, I can buy me a truck.
And you could come up with that tagline. My old dog broke the.
I think you
But that's
nailed
my puppy. I mean, I'm just saying. Those
nailed
are
it.
things like that, you know. But it's just like the same thing with R&B.
Oh yeah,
The blues, especially. Now the blues is just like country.
Oh yeah, they all like flow
Flow
together.
together. You know what I'm saying? I said that because, you know, like, he would say the same thing. They got me a car. That's cute. Ladies and gentlemen, we're having a great conversation with Goldie, who was named by her listeners. I mean, and it stuck, and she kept it. That is really beautiful that you took that name and you're still wearing that name, because that is so precious to them. Do they realize what they did?
I don't know. I wonder. That's a sweet way to put it, though. That's very.
Did
that's very
they?
sweet.
Well, you think about that.
Yeah.
They
Probably
named
not.
you. And that name that you have, you're still using it. That has got to mean so much to those people in those nursing homes. We go around sometime and do Christmas caroling in the nursing homes.
I love it, yeah.
But think about that. They didn't name me, but they named you.
Oh, yeah, Sonshine and Goldie. That's.
Look at that,
Oh,
Sunshine and
okay,
Goldie.
well.
Hey, but coming up, let's tell the people again. Let's talk about the tickets, so that we don't want them
Yes.
to miss out on anything. You see this on the screen, and Pensacola Unplugged, right there at the SCI building. You know what that is, right downtown. Everybody knows. And the show's going to kick off at 7. You can scan that code, but you need to go to Eventbrite and purchase your tickets. Therefore,
Yes.
you won't get left out. You something you want to say about that flyer?
Yes, that's correct. So you can scan that code. It'll bring you to the Eventbrite page. And then, of course, you know, like I said, I would recommend doing the tickets on Eventbrite, but we also people buy them at the door, just in case.
But don't depend on that, because if it was sold, if it was a jam-packed place the last time, I believe when you watch the pattern, there's a pattern with everything. It's going to be even better this time.
Yeah, I think so. I can't wait. I'm very excited.
What is it like? What does it feel like preparing for? Okay, just like we said, now this show is going to be even bigger than it was before. More participants. More people coming out to see it. What does it feel like when you're preparing for an event of this magnitude? I mean, that's growing, and you know it's growing. What does that feel like?
I think it's just inspiring and exciting. You know, the momentum that everybody here in Pensacola brings to the music scene, and to think that I think there is something very special here in Pensacola where we're going to be like, you know, everyone's going to Nashville to try to do this or that, but I think Pensacola is a place now for musicians to come and sing. We've got so many places, so many events, and Pensacola Unplugged is one of them that we wanted to kind of enrich and keep this music scene growing. And
I love the fact that it's called Unplugged. I don't know what it is about that name, Pensacola Unplugged.
Sure, just like as if we're sitting in your living room, you know, or if the musicians are just hanging out around a campfire or sitting in your living room singing. That's kind of the idea of that.
Exactly, and it's been successful. It's going to grow each time.
I hope, yeah.
Are there any challenges and lessons that you've learned in this process?
Oh, a lot of lessons. You know, I'm a musician, so having to learn the ropes of, you know, business, I suppose, you know, and asking for help from the community with the sponsorships and things like that. That's not something I'm very used to, but it's been a lot of fun learning how to do
Local
that.
is it.
Yep.
Local is it.
And the amount of people that want to, you know, our sponsors that are so excited to help and like believe in what Pensacola Unplugged is doing, and so. Yeah,
do you not see that they recognize the talent that's doing this?
Yeah, so that kind of makes me excited, because I was talking to you, you know, during the break. I was like, I love original music. I love these artists that come. Like, I can't wait to hear them. I was not surprised. I just was excited that other people did as well. You know, and that a lot of people in the community were also excited. I was like, oh, you guys too? Okay, great. Let's do this. You know, so.
I mean, but when you prepare for something like this, I'm going to revert back to this over and over. Nobody's going to want to do something if it's not good.
Yeah, no, and this is, yeah.
Think
We've got
about it.
such
Go think about
talented
it.
people coming.
Exactly.
So it's, yeah, very exciting.
There was this young lady you had on the ticket before, and I just love her voice. I mean, oh God.
Is it Brinevere?
Brinevere, baby.
She
I had
is
her on.
so, yeah, she's wonderful.
And she has this little raspiness in her voice.
Yeah,
And
I
her
can listen to her all
delivery
day. Yeah.
is, I mean, at the top. I think she is so good. And I know that when I saw that, I said, oh, I guarantee you.
We have Pensacola has so many talented songwriters, musicians. I mean, we're very lucky.
I had the opportunity to hear her. There's an event that goes on downtown at Museum Plaza, the park, right there. She was there one night.
Okay.
And that's why I heard her first. And then I reached out to her to find her to have on the show. Then with Jessica, I said, oh my God, I know her. She's very good. And I say that to say, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not experienced this, try this and make this experience something special. I mean, go out and support. It's all about support, support, support. We always look for things to do. Coming up on November 1st, look, you got your whole Saturday morning. The weather's going to be fun. You can get everything out of the way. Be there at 7 o'clock because the show starts at 7 o'clock. And what we're saying to you today, there's that flyer right there on the screen that you can make sure that you are a part of. Please get unplugged in Pensacola. I love that, unplugged.
And you can be in bed by 9:30 too.
There you go.
If you want, yeah.
It's not going to keep you out all night,
no.
but you're going to get so much talent right then and there. I mean, come on, don't miss it.
I can't wait. Yeah.
I am pleased for it. What does unplugged symbolize to you personally? What does that say just from Goldie?
I think it's, take away all the spotlight or take away this idea that if you go hear someone perform, that they're put up on a stage, that they're far away, that they're untouchable. It's sitting right next to you, singing, telling their stories, hearing, getting to know them as a person, as a songwriter, and then the inspiration behind all the music. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking with Goldie with a name that's going to stick with her for the rest of her life. Goldie. Listen, we're going to talk more about Pensacola Unplugged that's coming up on November the 1st right there at the Student Institute. You know exactly where it is, so make sure you get your tickets. We're going to talk about even more with her getting more unplugged. And I want you to give her inspirations today, 850-432-7768. Let her know that, hey, look, you're planning to be there to uplift and spread the word about it. You'll find out more right here on Sunshine's Corner.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Messick Insurance Agency in Pensacola if auto owners make sense for you.
Keep going, more. No, stop!
Are you looking for local and regional sports highlights and insights?
Join us for the Saturday Morning Sports Blitz every Saturday morning at 9 Central for a wrap-up of high school games and upcoming college matchups.
Plus interviews this fall with high school coaches and college insiders.
Join us right here live every Saturday at 9 a.m. on Blab TV for the Saturday Morning Sports Blitz.
We'll see you then.
So you've got to come join us November 12th and 13th at the Pensacola Little Theater for this year's EntreCon. And our theme is Embracing Collective Growth. It's a great opportunity for everybody to come together, whether you're a business leader, a business owner, or new to the working world, there's something for everyone. And we've got some great speakers coming from all over. You'll walk away with some great lessons learned and some great connections that you've made with others. So please come join us in November, the 12th and 13th, Pensacola Little Theater. for Entrecon.
The Emerald Coast Utilities Authority's state-of-the-art materials recycling facility processes recyclables for communities throughout the region, lowering need for more landfills. This highly efficient recycling service accepts glass, paper, cardboard, plastics, aluminum, and more. But we need your help. Please make sure your recyclables are clean of garbage, food, and liquids. Also, please remember that plastic shopping bags, foam products, or yard waste are not recyclable. To learn more, go to livegreenecua.com.
And welcome back to the hottest spot in town. This is Sunshine's Corner, and I tell you, we're having a great show today. We're talking with Goldie with a given name that just fits her. I mean, simply fits her. And I think, you know, each person, when a person walks up or when they see you, you represent something. And that had to be that, that illumination that you were given was such a brightness, and that's why they called you Goldie.
That's so sweet. I hope so. Who knows? It could have just been a slip up. I don't know.
Now tell us about some of your songs, some of the things that you've done.
Let's see. You know, I would say I'm a singer first, and then I wrote songs out of necessity when I was living in Oklahoma, and I had a band there, and they were like, well, if you want to play around Oklahoma, you have to write your own songs. So I was like, okay. So I gave it a shot, and then kind of fell in love with it. I didn't realize that, you know.
So you've written and sang with a band there in Oklahoma. Now you're bringing it back to Pensacola. Tell me about the song you wrote in Oklahoma. What's it called?
Lots of songs in Oklahoma. I wrote songs for a jazz band, so it can kind of be like all over the place, from jazz to folk to like a little bit of blues, and a lot of the songs I've I don't really have like the Brynevere soulful voice like she does, but I try, you know.
I bet she does. You know what? I can't believe she said, oh, not like, but bet you do.
Yeah, she's got a fabulous voice. But so I think a lot of my songs though end up being, depending on who I'm writing them for, because I also enjoy doing, my drummer he's a film score. He writes film scores, so I would help him do maybe a little bit of violin work for a few films or vocals or things like that. And that's been my favorite so far, to sit in his studio and watch the film, and you'd be like, what do you think about adding like violin to this part, or, you know, vocals here or there? And that's been fun to kind of create it as you're watching the movie.
Who's the drummer?
His name's Corey Perschbacher, and he's still living in Oklahoma. We still make music with my band just remotely here and there, and we just did
Talk about your band, girl.
It was Goldie Lar and the Union. And
oh, check that out.
Yeah, it was fun, you know. But I still keep up with my bandmates, and they kind of are scattered all over. A lot of them still live in Oklahoma. Some are in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, you know, kind of all over the place. But especially my drummer, who's still doing film scores, he needed to commission a piece for a film called Reverence, and it was supposed to be kind of spooky, like eerie, back, you know, like, you know. And so I had a lot of fun writing a song for that. And
have you ever, not cutting you off, but have you ever thought about putting the band back together?
Oh yeah.
Bringing them to here unplugged.
Yes, they need to come out here. I think that would be really fun.
Think about that. Yeah. Come on, bring Oklahoma on down to Pensacola.
Yes.
And show them what you were doing. And wouldn't that be something great to premiere? Unplugged?
Yeah, I would love that. I mean,
come on,
okay,
Jesse.
maybe 2026.
That's right. Yeah. That was just an idea.
Sunshine's making me do it.
I mean, but think about that. And with that, have you ever thought about getting a band compiled and putting a band together here? Or do you have one here? A band?
I never got one, and I think it was for no particular reason, but I would love, you know, playing with the band is so much more fun. It's a lot more work, you know, because obviously you're coordinating with more people, but so I do miss it. But
you would have to take auditions?
I guess so. I don't know. How would you?
Yeah, you got to do audition. You want the right drummer?
Yes.
Bring your drummer in. Like maybe you bring your drummer from Oklahoma. But you want a guitarist. You want a bass player. You want somebody who can do the keyboards. I mean, you know, come on, get out there.
Yeah.
And you got Goldie out front. But
yeah.
think about that. That could be something, that would be great to be unplugged. You know, listen, here's something you didn't know, people. We're going to come up in 2026. Goldie and the
Union.
The Union has been reunited.
Reunion tour. That's funny.
But look at that, you go a reunion tour kicking off from Pensacola as you reunite with all of your Oklahoma guys.
I know those guys would love to come out. I mean, who doesn't want to come to Pensacola?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Beautiful sands that we have.
yeah.
You can get in the water 365 days a year because it's never cold here.
There you
I mean,
go.
it get cool, but not cold.
No, you
I mean,
still
but
go.
think about that. How can listeners, okay, if there's a person out there who would possibly, maybe didn't know about Unplugged, want to be considered to be a part of Unplugged, what would they do?
Well, we are working on that. A lot of people have reached out already via email, and we always say we would like to see them perform live.
Okay.
So if they have a video of them performing
Send a
live.
clip of it.
Yes, yeah.
And not just one clip, send something that they can see and determine, right?
Sure, yeah. You know, yeah. So,
but that's how they can do it to be a part.
yeah, and we have already gotten such a great outreach. Like I said, I mean, it's almost a little overwhelming because of how much talent is out there. And,
right.
We can't always get back to everybody that sends something in because there
Of course.
are a lot of people, you know.
Exactly.
So
it's always a limit that you have. It's only 4 performers?
Yeah, so I think so. We do, 2 sets. So we've got, I think we liked keeping it at maybe 2 performers at the beginning and 2 or 3 headliners. Yes. So it'll always be, that way they can share more of their pieces and stories and things like that.
But with the talent I see that you guys have, and with the participation from the community, okay, now when it expands, what you going to do?
We
Just
need
think about
to do
it is
more-
going to expand.
Yeah, we were thinking about maybe even doing like, open mic or, events that are not exactly run the way Pensacola Unplugged is, which is like, 2 local artists and 2 headliners, but maybe just like something where we bring the community in to share their songs and get people experience if they don't have any to perform and things like that.
Can you imagine everybody want to sing when they, how do you do it when you run somebody who think they can sing when they can't? Come on, she's changing colors, come on.
Sometimes it's about the passion, I suppose. So
Yeah.
if they're very passionate about it, that's also can be inspiring. I think.
But look, I won't say what I started to say, but it's okay. But look, I'm so pleased to hear that with the last the 2 that you've done has been so great. That only lets you know what this was going to do. And to have somebody like Quentin Ritchie behind you, I think that's great to recognize that talent that he sees in you, because he is totally local. He is about being local. I mean, and I think that's great. And I think there's some things that we can all learn from that. Look at how with your consistency works with any and everything, whether it's good or bad. But with the fact that you have talent, you are incorporating other local talent with artists who have made it to bring that into Pensacola. I think that's good to showcase. And I love the fact that you're calling it Unplugged. I don't know why that sits with me so well, but that's the thing that I think that we should all do. You're opening up for other talents here to experience something so unplugged that it gives them more inspiration to do things.
There you go.
Don't you think?
Shucks, man, you're doing a better job explaining it than I was like, we just need Sonshine. You can do the whole show by yourself just talking about Unplugged.
I mean, no, but it's a good thing, and I'm glad to have that, the fact that you're here with me, because I want to make sure that even the community, as we are talking about it today, let's go out and support. Here's something, make sure you go to Eventbrite, get your tickets today. If you see the screen, it's going to pop up again. There's a QR code. Now, when you scan that, it's going to go to Eventbrite, right?
That's correct.
So therefore, get your tickets. As you see, back here several months ago, it was a sellout show. So don't let this bypass you and don't get your tickets now, because you'll miss out on something that you won't get back anytime soon, until 2026.
That's right. Yeah.
And so please, ladies and gentlemen, do that. And now when it comes to all of the performance that I see that's on this on this card that's on the screen, Tell me about those two at the bottom.
Justin Jensen, he toured with the Red Clay Strays, so he's kind of been all over. And he's the one with the outlaw country sound.
Right.
And then Jeff Sylvie has hundreds of songs, not just that he's written, hundreds of songs that have been recorded. Easton Corbin and George Strait, Oak Ridge Boys, DC Talk. So he's kind of all over the place.
Oak Ridge Boys.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
So he's kind of been, and he's been in the scene for a long time.
Right.
And I believe he grew up with, the Gaither gospel.
Oh yeah, I just watched it.
So-
And you know, they still do those, they play that sometime on TV now.
Do they really?
Yes.
Oh.
She said, oh, do they really? Yeah.
I'm learning all kinds of things. Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, but that, I see the combination. Then there's Jessie. And then with her, because I had her video, I played it last time when she was here.
Good. Yeah.
And she is so talented.
Yes.
I mean, very talented. And the two of you all collaborating with your talent and hers, how does that inspire you even more?
Well, I do love when us three get together, Devin Dunlap, Jesse Ritter, and I, sometimes we get to all sing together, which we did at the Pensacola Songwriters Festival, which is always so much fun. It's really fun because I think we're just slightly different. You know, Jesse's got her country, her great taglines. Devin Dunlap, her songwriting is awesome. Like, she's just all over the place from, different genres of music, and she's witty and hilarious. And then I would think mine's a little more maybe poetic. Like my music comes from writing just poems and or things like that. So you kind of get all kinds of different things when we all sing together. And I love harmonies so much. And Jesse and Devin will help me out with that, which I really, really love.
What overall message from you that you want to share with our viewers today? The rhyme, the reason, the why. Unplugged.
It is just an exciting extension of the already vibrant music community here. It shows how supportive Pensacola is, and it's very exciting to have another amazing event that brings in national talents, that showcases the talent here in Pensacola in an environment where it's unplugged, it's raw.
There you go.
There you go. And you're getting to hear the heart and stories behind the music that either you're hearing for the first time or that you've recognized and grew up listening to, like with Jeff Sylvie. You'll probably hear some of his tunes, or recognize some of them. So.
Exactly. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a great event, so don't miss out on it. Make sure you go to Eventbrite, get your tickets, and be ready for November the 1st. I'll keep you informed right here on Sunshine's Corner.
My name's Kelly McLeod. I'm the owner of Bella Magazine. Bella is a source of uplifting and inspiring content for the women of Pensacola.
I think the magazine is just so thoughtfully done. There's a lot of attention to detail. The stories are really good.
You've got seriousness, you've got fun, education, fashion. It just encompasses everything.
Women are multidimensional, and so is Bella.
From the efficiency of American natural gas and the dependability of nuclear power, to the strength of Florida's sunshine and the flexibility of advanced battery storage systems, we leverage a diverse mix of energy sources to power our growing state, ensuring reliable, low-cost power for your home or business whenever you need it. FPL, working for you every single day.
Adventure, fun, and connections is all right here in your backyard with Pensacola Parks and Recreation. Bike the trails and feel the rush. Come to our senior programs for ages 50 and older. Learn new skills and make new friends. Tee up at Osceola Golf Course and paddle into nature with Bayview Outdoor Pursuits. Pensacola Parks and Recreation. Discover more, play more, live more.
Well, I think it's all about local, and I'm a big believer in local. So I think anytime you can carry a message out locally, it's important. And I think it's anytime the person that delivers the service can also deliver the message, which is unusual. You have the people that actually deliver the project doing the talking, and I think that's a huge difference, and really makes a huge value difference for the consumer. So I'm really just so grateful that we have this local opportunity with Blab TV. My name is Quint Studer, and I am Blab TV.
That's your birthday?
My son's first birthday, yeah.
And welcome back to the hottest spot in town. This is Sonshine's Corner. We're talking about November 1st, Unplugged, right here in Pensacola. Going to be there at the SCI building. That's Student Institute, you know where it is. Come out, get your tickets, and come out and enjoy this local talent, along with all this national music that's coming in as well. I want to encourage you to please, if you see the QR code, or you can just go to Eventbrite and get your tickets to be there to hear these great performances that's going to be taking place on that night. And you said something else that's special. I'm going to mention it.
What's that?
That's your son's birthday.
Oh, yes. My son's first birthday. Don't worry, I won't bring him.
He may pick up the guitar.
He loves music. He really does.
You say he may pick up the guitar. Hey, Mom. No, goo, 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 goo.
No, he gets really into it, which is I'm excited about because my daughter, who's 3.5 now, she's almost 4, I would sing and she'd be like, Mom, stop singing. She doesn't want anything to do with it. She doesn't, she would.
That reminds me of my son. When he says, this business, no, I don't want to do anything that you're doing.
Yeah. So
exactly.
So I got a little boy now that he seems interested in music. So I'm kind of excited, but also I'm like, don't do it.
We got somebody want to give you some encouragement. Let's see who's on the phone. Good morning.
Good morning, Sonshine. How y'all doing today?
Wonderful.
I am enjoying the show. Y'all are laughing and having a good time, talking about the Pensacola Unplugged, which I think is a great thing, and they need to definitely have it more times a year. Like this will be the second one that's coming up. And I think that's a great opportunity for local artists to be heard and seen.
Showcase those artists, honey.
I am loving this fall color that you have going on here.
Oh, yeah.
Shining bright like the sunshine that you are.
And check out, you know what? I think this is so cute. The community gave Goldie her name. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
I think that is
beautiful. And then you know what? Y'all can go on tour together. Goldie and Sunshine.
That's what
and
I'm thinking.
Sunshine and Goldie.
Light up the town.
We're going to light it up on November the 1st. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
We're going to do that. But thank you for your encouraging words, because they are going to do so well.
Very sweet.
And we are certainly going to encourage the community to be out and support. We appreciate your kind words.
You're welcome. And hello, Goldie.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.
All right. Everybody, I tell you, it is so kind that, you see, when you get things like this that's so inspiring and musical, and you're taking on that guitar, I'm going to have you back. When you come back, you got to play the guitar.
Okay, yeah. I would love to, yeah.
Okay. That's
Hopefully I'll be better by then. We'll see.
She says, I bet she's already good, and I know this. But it's like this, I'm going to make sure, especially around the holiday time, around the season, in December sometime possibly, we can have you in, like you go out and sing for the homes, for the people.
Oh, yeah,
You can show us one of those songs, why they gave you that name Goldie, and it's stuck.
I could bring the bells with me, the Blue Anchor Bells. That's my military spouse singing group, and we do the 40s dresses.
Oh, what are they called now?
The Blue Anchor Bells.
The Blue Anchor Bells.
Yeah.
That's cute. Who came up with that name?
I did, because we were all Navy spouses, so I did the Blue Anchor, but now we're Air Force, Coast Guard, Marines. We're all.
But do you go around every year and do things like this?
We are constantly singing at the assisted living, memory care, and then especially Christmas is my favorite, because we love to do the 3-part harmonies to the classic Christmas songs too.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, it's a lot
That
of fun.
is great, because you know what? I think that sometimes they don't get the entertainment that they deserve. And that is beautiful that you do that.
It's a generation that really appreciates the live music.
Exactly.
And that's kind of, I'm hoping with the Pensacola Unplugged that we're keeping this live performance, original music alive. for the community and for the future generations to also appreciate it.
Exactly. So ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about keeping music alive. We're talking about that, I'll call it like this, that flavor. That's from yesterday, but yet incorporating today that keeps it alive. And I think the fact you just said something that was very powerful, to make sure that the people realize that there's something here that they can listen to, that they can connect with, but yet also influence for tomorrow, for the generation of tomorrow, to see that there is something there that they can also capitalize from. And the fact of it is, and I'll say this till I can't say it anymore, music is a universal language. Music is something that we all, I mean, you think about it, sometimes when you're at home, you get your music going, you can just get there, going. And you think, with me, when I want to really complete something, if I put some music on.
There you go, yeah. It's inspiring.
It's inspiring, and it seems like the thought process just gets to flowing. Even whether you're going through something that's a difficult moment.
Oh yeah, it gives you words for your feelings.
Yes!
Or
when you feel like as if there's nothing can come out that you can explain what you're feeling.
That's
Just like I said, I may not have that kind of money, but I can buy me a truck, you know? You know, they always say money is the root of all evil, but I can buy me a truck.
Yes. Gosh, that song's hilarious.
I love that song, okay? But look, let's talk about, we're down to the last 2 minutes. What do you want to say to our friends out there that's viewing? It's back on the screen.
I'm excited. November 1st, 7 p.m., Studer Community Institute. We've got Jesse Ritter and Jonathan Pouzan, the local artists, and Jonathan's voice is awesome. I can't wait to hear him again. And then we've got Justin Jensen, who toured with the Red Clay Strays. He's got Outlaw, Cool Country, and then Jeff Sylvie, hundreds of recorded songs, Oak Ridge Boys, Easton Corbin, George Strait. I mean, so you'll recognize some of Jeff Sylvie's songs.
Exactly.
We've got complimentary beer and wine and sodas, and chairs for everyone. That's
Plan
important.
to be there.
Yes.
Plan to be there.
Please, yeah, we'd love to have
November the 1st. Come on, Pensacola, let's get unplugged together. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe this month is already over, but we had a fantastic show. Goldie just, the light, don't you see that beam that's there? Yes, I do. Thank you, Goldie, and thank you, Jesse. Well, listen, we've got to go, but I want to leave you as I do every single day. Never, never, ever, ever lose your focus. Always remember this one thing, and I believe it from my heart. If you keep God first in whatever you do, I guarantee you're going to be a total success. So until tomorrow, for another day of sunshine, know that I do love you with a perfect kind of love. Keep shining while I'm gone. And allow Goldie some of that ray that she's putting out there too for Unplugged November 1st. Make sure you're there. We'll see you then. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Sunshine's Corner, being brought to you by Quint and Richie Studer.